This is Redback Recruitment Society, proudly sponsored by Bivol, joined once again by Dean Whyte. Dean, it's good to see you again, mate. It's been a few weeks. How are you?
Yeah, come on, man. Listen, thought I'd give you a bit of a drum roll. Firstly, I want to shout out my sponsors, Felicity Healthcare, Inspiration Clothing, great clothing brand if you guys want to check that out, and XME, a ticket selling company, a partner of mine who's helped me sell my tickets. If you want to go on there, the link's in my bio for my show. Boxing Heist free on Saturday. There's still tickets available. Check that out. But yeah, we're here. We're here at the Wasserman Building. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. We'll talk about your show on Saturday night. Why do the Money Heist theme?
You know, I love the Money Heist theme. And what I did
any
was
actors coming down or anything?
No. Do you know what it is? I done Boxing Heist because obviously it was more of like we're coming into this not with open arms. We didn't get welcomed into this, so it was a heist. You know, we managed to wrangle our way into this boxing scene. And I tell you what, I'm not even going to mention anyone and make anything because I don't want any more ruffles in the feather. Because there's been a lot of ruffling in the feather, and
you mean feathers being ruffled?
The feathers, they say they need ruffling, but I don't want none. But what I'm saying is, there's a lot of bullshit that goes on in the promotional stuff. What people don't see sometimes with matchmaking. There's a lot of issues with them. Obviously, the board's a little bit stricter now. It seems there's a lot of title fights and fights that are turned down quite a lot. Issues with medicals and visas and things like that. What people don't really know. But look, nevertheless, Saturday's going ahead. We've got a stacked card. I think we've got 11 or 12 fights. We've still, got the IBO title on the line. We're just waiting for John Harding Jr. for the IBO African title. That's going to be there. And we're just waiting to close that out. But do you know what? Everything's all down to the last. We've had a lot of pullouts. Andy, my man, what's happening, my man? We've had a lot of pullouts. The journeyman being injured and stuff like that. So, but look, we're striving, man. One thing, I just get it done, man. We just get it done. But look, we're here at the Wasserman Building anyway. My guy Denzel Too Sharp, Linus, I like Linus as well. So a hell of a fight Friday night with those boys. And I come to support, And like I said, our show's Saturday, man. I think we're gonna have a packed night on Saturday.
How many people are you expecting?
In excess of maybe 1,500.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good at the minute, so it's all good.
So quite good numbers there. I've got a question for you, Dean, actually. I always see you at these events.
Yeah.
And you're not media, you're not press, sometimes you're not even managing a fighter.
I'm media, I'm all day media.
How did you get into all these events? I think you were at MSG the other day as well. How did you manage to...
Did you see how busy I was there?
Yeah.
I think I was probably busier than a lot of the fighters there, to be honest.
What were you doing over there? How did you get into all these events?
I had some meetings, I got some guys, I got some big company out, they kind of look after me, work with me over there. Got some good things in the future coming, but we won't talk about that just yet. But got a lot of love most places, to be honest. In America's, it's probably just as decent as it is in the UK with the media. You know what I mean? The love I'm getting, so I'm quite thankful. Big up those guys out there that kind of show a lot of respect and give a lot of time and stuff. But I travel everywhere, man. I invest in myself, which is my business. My brand is me, and I move about. But that was, to be honest, the New York was business. I had a meeting the Thursday as we landed. We had a meeting on the Friday. And then I think Saturday was a show. We had a box. We was at the top with the big company I was with. We was upstairs and we was kind of living it. We had champagne, Grey Goose. Big up my guys to live in those guys and Cartier with the XME company they got and stuff. But we was doing the thing. But yeah, it was great. Listen, atmosphere in Madison Square.
You wear a suit. I can't imagine you in a suit.
I always wear suits, man. I wear anything. I'm a dresser, man. I can wear anything. On Friday night, you'll see I've actually got a new suit. I bought a colourful suit. It's going to be warm, so. Yeah. And didn't you say you were down Tolworth? Is it you? Kingston's not there. No, it's not him. Fucking hell, who is it then? Another midget. I don't know who it is. Another short man. When they're above a certain height, I class them the same.
So if I'm 5'7",
man like Adam. Look,
so if I'm 5'7", do I count as a midget then? 5'7"?
Yeah, somewhere around midget land.
Hobbit land.
Yeah.
It says touched on Canelo's fight, obviously, being over about 3 minutes now. Do you expect that at all, Canelo losing?
Do you know what? Canelo, as they say, was daring to be great. He continued to push it. It was a bit cheeky talking about he wanted to go to cruiserweight to fight Usyk, but look, he's a man that wanted to kind of push the boundaries. But like they say, there's weight classes for a reason. He come off against Bivol. But what I would say is, Bivol was excellent on the night because in the performance against Craig Richards, we're not taking nothing away. My man Spider done an excellent job, but there was nothing in that fight that would show me that he was going to go and perform and be able to do that and beat Canelo. So what I would say is I was kind of surprised because I didn't think there was anyone that was probably going to beat him in his right weight class, I'd say. And I still give him credit. He's a hell of a guy, but he did need to be taken down a peg or two because he was just doing too much. But look, you know, whatever it is, listen, he's a Hall of Famer and he's done great for the boxing. He had a great turnout. You know, the Mexicans. Did you see the weigh-in? That was insane. But look, it's boxing, man. He'll come again. It's only his second defeat. That Mayweather-esque thing made everything like a bit funny, where people made having your O so important. You know, all the best guys, you know, lose and come back. You know what I mean? So he'll be back, and hopefully, like Bivol said, listen, man, forget all this talking. Let's just do it at super middleweight, and then we'll see if, you know, who is the actual better man. But look, I'm not gonna lie, you know, Bivol. Listen, we got to take our hat off to him. He went out there, set out his stall, boxed really well. He defended and attacked when he needed to. He fought when he needed to, and then he boxed when he needed to. So, you know, congratulate him, man. The night is his. The time is his, because a lot of people have tried and failed. So let's give him his applause.
Do you think that's bad for boxing, Canelo losing?
I don't think it's bad for boxing. Look, listen, there's guys, look, Derek's been in the game a long time. Derek's had like 13 losses and he's still a pay-per-view fighter. It's irrelevant. You know what I mean? Obviously, people talk about, oh, okay, what's that in the sunshine? They talk about, losing and winning, but look, he'll come back again. He's still champion. He's undisputed champion at 168. It's irrelevant unless he loses that. But I think he'll still have a country behind him. So nevertheless, he's always going to be big business. Joshua's lost what, 2 times now, and he's still big pay-per-view. Obviously, a lot of people are, you know, getting onto him a bit, but he's still the star. He's still gonna go and do a Saudi show with Usyk and sell it out and make 160 million, whatever F he makes, you know what I mean? And it's show business. This is a sport where you win, lose, and sometimes you draw. You cannot win them all. There's a small handful of fighters that are lucky and fortunate enough to do that. And they've had luck on the way, because this is not only about skill, there is luck. Even Tyson Fury, John McDermott beat Tyson Fury in that fight. That was the luck he had in his career. And he, you know what I mean? He's had close calls. Even with the Otto Welling fight, if that was a normal fight, with that cut, that fight would have been stopped and he would have lost as well, because he was down on the scorecard. You must have luck along the way. It's not only talent, there's luck. Talent is a whole mixture of things. The stars have to align for you to be this. Because people said, what, Corrales and those guys, one of those guys, Castillo beat Mayweather and some of these fights, you know, like that. And he got the luck of the draw at that time. But this is just boxing, man. Sometimes you get the nod, sometimes you don't. I felt like Derek Chisora won against the Parker won. I think, is it Parker won? Did I think?
Parker won.
I felt like he won that fight and he didn't get the rub of the green. When it goes to getting rub of the green, Derek doesn't really get it. It's just sometimes what it is. You know what I mean? Not to say I felt he won any of the Dillon fights, mind you. He lost soundly, but there are fights that, you know, he should have got the rub of the green and he didn't. But look, this is boxing. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you should know it, sometimes it isn't. But look, it's showbiz, man.
You're a good talker, Dean. Are you ever thought being an analyst or anything like that?
I'm everything, man. I'm everything they want me to be. I'm the package. That's why, like I said, big business is around the corner. So it's showbiz, and we're going to continue to grow and develop, and Black Box Global is going to be here pushing on, man.
Awesome. So if people want to come watch your show on Saturday night, how can people buy tickets?
They can check out, they can DM me, the link's in my bio. They can hit up some of the fighters. If they go onto my page, they'll see the fighters who are there. October Red, you should get her in there. She's cheeky, sticking her fingers up at me.
Hi, lovely to see you.
But yeah, if they check it out, man, and they'll see me at the fight on Friday if they're there as well. So yeah, it's all good.